Hello everyone, and welcome to Hello Neighbor 2. Hello Neighbor, the series that refuses to fucking die. Time and time again. But that's not important for today. In today's video, we're going to Ravenbrooks to find out what happened to the simming kids. And I'm sure you can imagine, writing that word into Google Docs, it had a fit and it's probably going to start recommending me IQ tests. But with enough talking, let's begin. So we started the game off and for some reason, I'm in a forest. What the fuck? So for a bit of context, I have played and beaten this game, but that was almost a year ago now, and the puzzles in this game are so complicated and nonsensical, I still don't remember them. Oh, and for some reason, there is no way to just start a new game. No, you need to go into the menus and clear your progress on a certain area. Thanks, Tiny Build. I saw the guest running from the IRS and I walked through a tunnel so we could finally begin the game. So now we can finally start the game and see our character who thinks he's in the Fast and the Furious. We pull up in front of the neighbor's house and look at our book and see the missing simming kids. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with that? What, are they just playing The Sims too much? We see the neighbor capturing his kid, and instead of doing anything about it, instead we get shots of him for a TikTok edit. So the neighbor slowly comes to chase us down, and I mean, slowly. Like, come on mate, pick up the pace, but good thing it is slow, because our character is so stupid he could be a third member of Dumb and Dumber. He smashes our window like Elon Musk smashed the window of his Cybertruck with a shovel, but we make our getaway, but then we get ran off the road by the guest. Yo! Is that Big Bird? We crash into the barn next to the neighbor's house for a pointless tutorial. It teaches us the controls and basic mechanics of the game, like opening doors and climbing things. We have to collect gears to get out, and somehow my dumbass spent ages running around here because I forgot you can open up crates, because you do it a total of 3 times in this game. Anyway, we get out and get whacked across the face like an angry ex after finding out I spent their entire life savings on tickets and popcorn to yell at.
Chicken jockey!
Somehow though, we're perfectly fine, and then the game turns into Five Nights at Fuck Boys.
Opening song, that's what this is. You thought it was a comedy, now it's a musical. What the fuck is this?
I run around the apartment for a bit to see if there's anything of use, and no, there isn't. However though, there is a spot for you to pick up an item from a pointless DLC. No, I'm not going to buy it for a gag. I did go outside to admire the scenery, and I'm going to be honest, the game's graphics are quite decent. Nothing compared to the early builds of the first game, but still not bad. But with that, I made my way down to the neighbor's house. But first I had to go into this tree house. Now, how do you think you get inside? Maybe take the stairs? Yet, no. You have to jump on this trampoline, then jump on the roof, and then jump to the tree house. This is just the beginning of the game's nonsensical puzzles that make you feel like a blind dog without a sense of smell. So anyway, we make it into the treehouse and see a pair of scissors that I need, but I can't get to them. Why? I don't actually know. I mean, there's only 2 massive holes I can clearly stick my over 25-year-old hand through and get the scissors. But no, we have to get the train to move them, and I didn't know how to do this, so we just moved on to the house. The house is being guarded by this police officer, so you're probably thinking it's going to take some serious skill to get in and the front door's unlocked. Now this is where my somewhat memory of the game comes in handy, as I know you need to move this painting and get the code from the TV show that's on. Thank God the show is on repeat 24/7 or our character would be fucked. The code is not. More like, not playing this game anymore. Anyone? please?
That wasn't half bad.
You're right, it was all bad.
However, first I decided to take the boards off the wall in the kitchen and got the doll of the neighbour's daughter. Don't ask me why it's hidden behind the wall, I couldn't tell you. This is also where we experience our first jump scare. Holy shit, he's white! Anyway, so I immediately broke back in and went into his fridge and found this number cube behind the plate. That's now floating. Okay. I got up onto this closet and went into the vents and found this toy neighbour and got the code and got toy Aaron. Or at least I tried to. Okay, we got to talk about the AI for a second. The AI is absolutely fucking atrocious. It doesn't work, ever. It's not hard, it's just annoying. They're dumb as bricks. In fact, fuck that. They are sub-brick intelligence. They don't learn from past attempts, it just doesn't work and is not what was advertised. This game's AI might be worse than the first game. In fact, forget that. This game's AI is worse than the first game. Because in the first game, yes, all you would do is spam cameras as much as I get spam as when pirating the Minecraft movie, but at least that's something. This game's AI just doesn't do anything, and it's embarrassing. But now we're getting off topic. So I get in and get Toy Aaron and go to put it on top of this toy house until, son of a bitch, you saw me run in the closet and it is pretty much see-through, you knobhead. Honestly, just watching back the footage, the AI pisses me off, so I have to put these toys on the house, and the game actually gives you a hint. Oh my god, there is a god! Yeah, bitch! So we get into the small house and get a key, which goes to the basement. I noticed another number block, so that's 4 and 8 now. So after about 10 minutes of running around, I found another number cube. So after literally over half an hour of running around like a headless chicken, I gave up with logically thinking and decided to check the toilet for the last cube and... go fuck yourself. Why the hell would it be in the toilet? So I went to the safe to put the code in and get seen by the cop. I can't lie, he's getting on my nerves now. Now I finally get into the safe and get the key and unlock another lock on the door. I go back to the tree house and this is when I realise I can move this poster and get this sword. I pose the cardboard robot as the same one on the poster and get this lever. I use this lever so I can move the train and get the scissors. With these, I can cut the police tape and get upstairs. Don't ask me why I couldn't before. It's not a fucking wall, it's paper with Pritt stick on it. You know, the stuff you sniffed in school because you thought you were cool. After going up the stairs, I find this camera monitor thing behind a painting, like this is Mario 64. I get onto this wardrobe and get this dumbbell by cutting this spiderweb, and I see this card picture I knew I was going to have to fill in by finding the pieces. I use the scissors to cut open this pillow and get a piece of the picture, which I put in. I see a key under the bed, and I don't know why I can't just grab it. I get seen by the cop again, and I have to talk about AI again. In this bit, when you go upstairs, he also goes upstairs, but he never goes downstairs, so you kinda just have to pray he's not in the room that you need to be in. Anyway, I put the dumbbell on this pressure pad like it's Minecraft, which opens up the wardrobe, get another piece of the picture, put it in, yada yada yada. Is this starting to feel mundane to you? Trust me, it's like that playing the game as well. I open a tray, get another piece, get seen, and I get to witness true AI. So even though he's staring right at me, I'm not even trying to be hidden, he is seriously searching for me. True AI. I see these planks underneath the bed and remove them, so somehow I can remove planks that are under a bed, but can't grab a fucking key. Who bloody coded this game? I find the last piece of the picture which shows another key which I use on the door. Now only one more left. I notice there is a spot for a switch that I definitely needed. I accidentally hit a button that moved the bed and found the switch. I put it in and found the camera and got caught. Ah, for fuck's sake. Now the thing is, in this game, if you get caught, you lose your items that you found in the house, which that makes the game sound like more of a challenge, you know, makes it be a bit of a bad thing if you get caught, and it sounds fun. But the AI ruins it. I'm sorry, I can't fear AI when this is what I've got to deal with. Anyway, we grab this battery and put it in this car controller so I can get the key. And now we can finally go into the basement. And there's a whole lot of nothing. Literally, this is what all those YouTubers were screaming about. Now here it says a museum has been broken into, which I can't say anything about since I spent the past hour breaking into this house. We get out of the basement and suddenly a paper aeroplane hits us and it says, "Help me." So naturally we go up to the museum, which luckily has a path which takes us right to it. I go inside and see a shovel. I pick it up and I just pass out. I'm back in my house and the lights don't work. Ooh, there's something outside. And inside, I go and check under the bed and the neighbour's there. And with that, we move on to go find the missing kids. I mean, who cares?